Welcome back to Doobrey's Day. Today on Doobrey's Day, it's the conclusion of the knife build. Today we're going to take our knife, which is here, and we are going to sharpen it on the belt grinder, which is behind me here, and then we're going to use some whetstones to get it really sharp. Let's go, guys. So as you can see, the knife at the moment from the last video where I just finished it up, it's still pretty good. It's still rough on this plunge line, but I'm going to put it on the grinder. I'm going to go either a 120 or 240 belt. I'm going to get that edge really nice and sharp. So I just moved over to a bit better light. I want to try and get this edge really nice and clean and sharp. Where the cutting edge is, it wouldn't really cut paper at the moment. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time on the belt grinder. I'm going to grind that sharp edge in, and then I'm going to move to waterstone and show you how to do that too. So let's get onto the belt grinder over here and let's get grinding. So let's get some personal protection equipment on. This is a 240 belt. Get grinding on the edge, put some PPE on, put some glasses on, let's get grinding. So let's talk about whetstones. This is a Bare Moo whetstone. Picked up off eBay. If anybody's interested, I can put a link down below. What this has is a double stone, just to take it out of the thing, a double stone on a rubber holder, and one side's 3,000 and one side is 8,000, so you can see that there on the side. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with the 3,000, so I'll put this in here. I've got to wet it obviously. Start with the 3,000 and use that on the knife, and then once I've done on that, then I move across to the 8,000 and we'll give that a try. I'm new to whetstones, so this is very much a beginner's how do I do this. From what I've seen, you soak the stone. I'm just going to move this stuff out of the way. You soak the stone with water, and you build up a slurry onto the actual stone, and then you keep your blade in the same plane and move across the stone. You can go backwards or forwards. So let me soak it, let me get the blade, and let's give it a go. Lots of bubbles coming in, so I presume that it needs time to absorb the water. So I'm going to do that for 5-10 minutes, and then I'm going to bring it out and we'll start giving it a try. Okay, it's been soaking just for a little while. As you can see now, the stone is managing to keep hold of the water. So when I spray it, it stays on there. So obviously soak the stone first. Now, as I understand it, you try and keep the blade at the same angle. And you can see there's a slurry starting to build up. Now, I'm no expert on this, so I'm just giving it a try, which is sometimes the best way to learn. Okay, let's give that a try. That's at 3,000 grit. I'm going to get a piece of paper. That's apparently the way you do it. You've got to check with a piece of paper. So I've got my Sealy instructions here for my buffer polishing wheel. This is live, so I haven't tried this. Let's see if it's any good. Let's give that a go on the 8,000. Okay, let's do this. It's interesting, you can see the line that I'm making on the stone as the steel comes across it. That feels very sharp. I wouldn't want to run my finger down there at all. That feels really sharp. I've got the red from the blade handle. Let me get something to try and cut it with. That seems it seems pretty good. Let's try this one. What do you think, guys? I think that is one sharp knife. I'm then going to cover it in WD-40 to freshen it all up, and then I would say that is complete. So guys, that's the final part of the knife, sharpening. So we've used a whetstone, we used the grinder to get that bevel on there. It is now particularly sharp, got to be careful with it. And that point on there, I don't know if you can see that point, incredibly sharp. That's it, that's the 5 or 6 pieces of the knife build. I'm going to do some other knife builds, different folders, and I want to do a chef's knife and other knives like that. But I hope you find that useful. Any questions or queries, please give me a shout below. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching Doobrey's Day. See you next week. Bye.